Hey guys, now that the Kawhi Leonard news has come out, I decided to make a video discussing a couple possible trades. There are already trades coming out about the Lakers, but the Boston Celtics also have a big stake in what Kawhi does. So I put together a couple of trades. The first one we're going to go over is Boston sending Kyrie Irving along with the Memphis 2019 pick next year for Kawhi Leonard. The salaries would match up. There's already been questions about Kyrie re-signing with Boston. He was asked that in some movie interview, and he sort of dodged it a little bit and was unsure and unclear about his contract extension. So I think that Boston would be comfortable sending Kyrie and that pick to San Antonio for Kawhi, based on if Kawhi is going to re-sign with Boston. Now, I know Kyrie wouldn't be enough on his own, as Kawhi is a better player than Kyrie, but that Memphis pick next year, if the Memphis pick is 9 or above, then the Spurs would get it. If it's 7 or above in 2020 and then unprotected the next year. So the Spurs would be getting a really good pick in any of those years to go along with Kyrie Irving, to pair up and try and rebuild their roster with Kyrie in that draft pick. But that was the first trade. Let's go ahead and move on to the second trade. The next possible trade, in my opinion, would be Boston sending San Antonio Al Horford and Jaylen Brown along with a Boston first-round pick and that Memphis pick for Kawhi Leonard and Patty Mills. The salary is the real thing keeping Boston from being able to get Kawhi. You would need to ship out major salary, either be it Kyrie, Gordon Hayward, or Al Horford. And in this sense, Al Horford is getting older. You package him with a young budding star in Jaylen Brown and that Memphis and Boston pick, and you get back Kawhi Leonard and a decent point guard in Patty Mills. But that salary of Patty Mills is really the big thing allowing this trade to go through. So let's move on to the last trade involving Gordon Hayward. In the Gordon Hayward trade, which would be Gordon Hayward and Terry Rozier, along with the Boston pick this year and the Sacramento Kings pick, not the Memphis pick, the Sacramento Kings pick, which will turn unprotected next year, which could be a top 3 pick for San Antonio, along with the same package of Kawhi Leonard and Patty Mills. You get back a star in Gordon Hayward, a budding star in Terry Rozier, and that top 3 pick is really what's going to sweeten the pot and possibly make this trade happen. That Sacramento pick could land you one of the top players in next year's draft, Zion Williamson, Cameron Reddish, Romeo Langford, any of those guys. And that would really interest the San Antonio Spurs, pairing them up with Gordon Hayward and Terry Rozier to build a pretty decent team around that. Especially if Gordon Hayward comes back healthy, that would be a great team to build around. Now, nobody's really taken this on the Boston side of things. If you trade Kyrie, that sort of creates a conundrum, because then you'd probably have to play Terry Rozier, Jaylen Brown, and then you have to figure out what happens with Tatum, Hayward, Kawhi, and Al Horford. Maybe you would maybe you would play a bigger lineup, putting Tatum, Brown, Kawhi, Hayward, and Horford in there to make Gordon Hayward or Jason Tatum the de facto point guard. Or you would go small, moving Jason Tatum to the bench, playing Kawhi at the 4 and Al Horford at the 5. If you trade Al Horford, then you got to find another big man. They may try and re-sign Greg Monroe, so that would probably mean you would have Terry Rozier, Jason Tatum, probably Jaylen Brown would be traded in that, Gordon Hayward, and then Kawhi with Greg Monroe. So there are a lot of different opportunities for Boston to make a move here. They have so many assets that they can really pick and choose who they want to keep, who they want to send away, and still get one of the top 3 players in the NBA. But guys, be sure to leave a like down below. Be sure to subscribe for more NBA videos. I'm going to be coming out with some more videos about the NBA draft coming up. Guys, let me know your trades that you've made in the trade machine in the comment section below involving Kawhi Leonard to any team, really, not just Boston. I heard the Clippers are in talks of trying to get Kawhi, but who knows at this point? They may not even trade him. But guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.